You ain't know those BC and McLaren don't make sense. Chosen ones. Remember, you are the target. You understand something? After you receive this truth, you can't wander away from the faith. Remember, you cannot willfully sin after receiving this truth, because there'll be no more sacrifice of sins. He gave no man a license to sin. You cannot willfully sin. You understand? You're the target. Remember, they're lucky when you're around the wicked, the scornful. You know why? Especially when you're drowning, when you're doubling back, when you're going backwards, when you're going back to your vomit. You know why? Because they are less likely to get the blunt of the attack. They're less likely. You know why? Because you have taken the focus from these demons that have been beefing with each other, that want to take out each other. You have taken the focus off of them because you're more important. You're the biggest enemy. You're the most important enemy. They need to take you out. Remember, the wicked only watch the righteous and slay them. When they say the wicked only watch the righteous, remember, they're not talking about flesh and blood. The people that still plugged into this world, conform to this world. Remember when he said that they hated me first? Christ said the world hated me first. And if you are anything of Christ, they're going to hate you. So they're going to use any method and means to take you out. That's why you got to be careful hanging around the wicked and the scornful. Because they're so deeply down that rabbit hole that the moment you come around, I don't care if you are a part of the world. You don't understand that you're still spiritual. You're still a spiritual being. You're lost. Remember, you are lost. You are in the congregation of the dead, but they know you could be awoken. They know the impact in which you can cause. And they don't want it to happen. So guess what? You're more likely to get hit by that stray bullet. You're more likely to get a disease, an STD. Doing the same acts with the same individual that probably had something. But guess what? You're going to be more likely to get it. You're going to be more likely to get hit at that party, to get struck by a bullet. You're going to be more likely to be put in harm's way. You're going to be more likely to be attacked by racism. You're going to be more likely to get fired at your job, to be ostracized by your family. You are more likely to, because the odds are not in your favor when it comes to these demons. They do not favor you. They do not like you. Remember, the world loves its own. That means when you're around them, they're going to continuously push to make sure that you're put in harm's way. And a lot of y'all don't realize how special you are, that you're a spiritual being, and y'all have cut yourself off from the Lord by remaining in the congregation today. You're just like Lot's wife, continuously looking back, want to still be a part of this matrix. And you don't realize the more that you're lukewarm on stony ground, you make yourself a serious prey. Because you can't even tell what's going on around you. You didn't grow spiritually enough. You were still babes in the faith, and you lost yourself along the way. And now, you wonder why somebody don't like you for no reason. That's what you keep saying. Oh, they don't like me for no reason. No, it is a reason. You just don't understand the reason. It's because you're spiritual. But you can't tell because you're comparing carnal with carnal instead of spiritual things with spiritual things. You don't realize it's the demons in that person that see you as a threat. Remember, they don't understand their feelings. Remember, these demons are making them feel some type of way about you. Remember, they don't know why. They don't know why when they saw you, they just felt this overall jealousy and envy or hate. They don't understand it. But they just started acting it out because they can't even read the language. It's like the Matrix when you looked at on the movie when it was written in green. Coding. Some people look at the Matrix, they can't read the code. But when you're the one, when you're like Neo, you can read the code. You understand the spiritual things around you. You're able to say, you know what? Oh, these people are struggling innately with themselves. They don't know what that's why Christ said, forgive them for they know not what they do. You know why? They don't understand that they're possessed. They don't understand that they have demonic strongholds. They don't understand they have monitoring spirits, familiar spirits. They don't understand. Chosen ones, you have to awake, oh sleeper, because you make of yourself a prey when you're in this truth. But ultimately, you put yourself in harm's way when you are unaware of the spiritual things around you. Remember, the Bible said that the evil one come and take away the word in the hearts of those who understood it not. You know why? Because when you don't understand what's going on, boy, you're going to get taken out. You're going to get self-deleted. You're going to get deleted by other means. You're going to get the blunt force of everything around you. It's high time to awake.